How did you feel about Wrestlemania Night 2?
That question is clearly clickbait. Come on, guys, you got to step it up. Next question. All right, we're going to go ahead and rank these things from worst to first and give our reviews on them. And this is WrestleMania Night 2, baby, so let's go. For me, the worst match of the night, and it may surprise some people, it surprises me given the two talents that are in it, but it's the main event, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. It's very underwhelming. We didn't even get The Rock. All we got was Travis Scott, who's like doing everything except coming back to Fortnite. This match was like a festival of kicking out of each other's finishing moves and just like no selling finishers until Travis Scott came out and distracted Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes just couldn't forget that Travis Scott slapped the piss out of him last time they saw each other, and he had to get his revenge. It was that distraction by Travis Scott which ultimately led to John Cena cheating to win his 17th world title, and Cody had a chance to do the bad guy thing and knock out Cena with the belt, but he couldn't do it. He's ultimate Jedi, can't be bad. So we didn't get to see it. We got to see Cena win another championship. I did pick John Cena to win this the other day, so it's no surprise there. It's just not the match that between Cody and Cena at WrestleMania main event night 2 that I hoped it would be. Next on the list at number 6, I have the women's tag team title match between the champions Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus the Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria and a mystery partner because Bayley got written off the show for some reason. Well, we all know why, but it ended up being Becky Hogan who came out to be Lyra's freaking partner, and I don't know why they didn't just give Lyra an Intercontinental Championship match and defend her title. What's the point of that title? They made it seem like, oh, they're giving this to the women. It's so prestigious just to have her in a tag match. That she wins, and now she has 2 titles, and there's like no tag team division at all. You take the titles off Liv and Raquel. Who are they going to defend against now? The NXT women's tag team division is pretty stacked, so maybe we'll get some call-ups or something. Who knows what's going to happen, but I did not enjoy this. I thought Bayley got screwed. I thought, what's the point of bringing Becky back right now? They could have done it at Raw or something. I'm also not a huge Becky fan. I know a lot of people are, but she's just never really done it for me. I don't see the point in this. Maybe y'all could comment down below and explain it to me how you guys felt, because I wasn't feeling it. And at number 5, we have the match between AJ Styles and Logan Paul. And this was a match I was excited for because they can both go. I didn't really need a build up. Sometimes, like in wrestling, I don't need a whole story or a build up. It can just be 2 good wrestlers against each other, and you know it's going to be a banger. And that's all it has to be. It's just a match. It was all right. They did good. They both had high spots in the match. Kind of wanted it to be a little bit better, honestly, but it is what it is. I think it's going to set up a feud between Karrion Kross and AJ Styles. And my friend Daryl actually texted me during the entrances and gave me the finish. He said Karrion Kross was going to interfere in some way and cost AJ the match, and he did. So I'm sure they'll have a feud down the line, probably starting tonight on Raw or on SmackDown on Friday or something. But yeah, I was also thinking like AJ Styles and Karrion Kross would be a pretty fire tag team. At number 4, we have the Sin City Street Fight between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. And this is one that's like what I just mentioned about AJ and Logan. It's like a match where you just put 2 guys together and they don't really need a huge feud or build up. It just works. But this is like the opposite of that for me. Like if I was fantasy booking a match for either of these 2, I wouldn't have picked either one as the opponent. I feel like they each could have had a better opponent and probably a better match. But this match was pretty cool. There were some cool high spots. It was like a hardcore match. No blood. That would have been cool. Yeah, so there were some good spots though, like Damian Priest tight walking the top rope like the Undertaker and then going through the tables, and the finish, the Claymore kick into the chair. Freaking awesome. So yeah, that's next. And it was good. Number 3, we were supposed to have a match between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, and that didn't happen. Everybody knows Kevin Owens got hurt and couldn't go. Disappointing. It would have been a good match, but we got a mystery opponent, and I was thinking Solo Sikoa or maybe Aleister Black or Rusev or somebody. People even said Nick Aldis. I didn't really think that was ever going to happen, but I mean, it could have. I wouldn't have been surprised if it did happen. We were waiting. I believe in Joe Hendry, baby. Didn't expect that. Total swerve. I popped for it. The crowd popped for it. Everybody loved it. It was a good match. It's the most rewatchable match, I think, of WrestleMania, even though it was really short, but it was like really entertaining. The RKO out of nowhere when Joe Hendry did his turnaround. It was awesome. I like that match a lot. All right, next up we have the Men's Intercontinental Championship because they defended that Intercontinental title on this show against or between the champion, Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Finn Balor. And this match was an absolute banger. One of the best of both nights. I liked it a lot. Great spots. Carlito got involved. He got up on the table. Braun Breaker speared him from the other table, completely unalived him. It was awesome. Freaking Rey Mysterio, Dom Mysterio, the absolute GOAT legend, Lucha, and best intercontinental champion of all time. Got the pin, got the win, pinned Finn Balor, probably broke up the Judgment Day. I'm curious to see where that goes now that he's the only one in Judgment Day that holds the title. Is he going to break up with Liv? What's going to happen there? But it was an awesome match. It opens more storylines. I'm excited to see what happens tonight on Raw. And yeah, that's number 2 for me. And I did pick Dom to win. And before my final match, which I think should have been the main event of both nights, night 2 main event, which wasn't. But anyway, before the actual main event, we got my boy Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? Came out there on a 4-wheeler, drunk driving, crashed into the barricade. Some lady played like she got hurt. I probably would have done the same thing because I'm trying to get paid. But yeah, and then he just announced the attendance. But it was pretty cool. He smashed like 6 pints of beer, Stone Cold fashion, did the Stone Cold thing. It was good to see him. At number 1, the best match of both nights, easily, in my opinion, it should have been the main event of WrestleMania Night 2, was the champion, Io Sky, against Rhea Ripley, against Bianca Belair. Fire match. We got what we wanted. Anybody who wanted it just to be Rhea and Bianca, we got plenty of just them two going at it. And then like a high spot from Io where she completely messed it all up and like, not messed it up in a bad way, like messed up what they were doing and like showed that, hey, I'm here too. I belong here. And she freaking won, dude. I picked Io to win. I'm glad she won. Even though I picked her, I was like, I don't know. Kind of feel like they're going to give it to Bianca here. Bianca doesn't really lose at Mania. She came in looking amazing. She was like the heel, getting booed and playing into it perfectly. But I'm glad Io won. I hope her reign continues. She has a fire entrance to theme song. They didn't do her any justice with her entrance at this WrestleMania. She came out there and it was like 34 seconds. And then Bianca came out with like a 4-minute entrance. And then, of course, Mommy got hers. But hopefully they get some damn pyro for Io Sky because she deserves it. She is the champ. She's badass. Let's go. All right, get over here, cameraman. So that's going to wrap it up. That was night 2 of WrestleMania. It was pretty good. I guess it was better than night 1, but there was some disappointments in there in both nights. It was an okay, decent WrestleMania, not something we're going to write home about. Even Big E said after the main event, like, this isn't going to be a John Cena match we watch again in 20 years. Yeah, we're not. But anyway, yeah, so that'll do it. Until next time, stay dirty.
Stay rotten.
And don't tap out. Peace.